Hi there. So today I'm continuing more of my service work. Primarily it's gearbox oil change. Now for this I need, I think it's a hex head 8 to take off the fill, a washer to replace the one that's on there, and a 13mm socket to take off the drain, and then something to collect about 800ml to a litre of gearbox oil. And I'm going to be filling up with the gearbox oil I got from Motorworks, Transmax Axle EPX 80W90. That's what they recommend, so that's what's going through. Now you'll notice mine's a little tarnished on my fill drain plug, so I've actually got a nice new shiny stainless steel one. And in a second, a little two-stroke scooter's coming past. There we go. It's the mod weekend down in Brighton, so there's a lot of two-strokes going around at the moment. But yes, so I'm going to replace this plug, drain my oil, and then torque everything back up after filling it. So it should be quite a quick, easy process. To kind of aid the pour, they recommend putting something in here to kind of pour out so you avoid getting oil draining everywhere. So I've cut up a little bit of plastic bottle, so I'll give that a bit of a go. And that's where we're going to start, I think. Right, I think I'm going to start rounding this. So let's make sure that gets really seated home. That's really seated home. Oh, that did not go. Oh, that was a hard thing to get at. But that is now cracked loose. No idea how I'm going to get my little Allen key head out, but we'll come to that in a minute. So next thing, drain my get the drain loose. And again, I'll do the fill first, because if I strip that, at least then I can still run the bike. So that's taken just a tiny turn. So let's put my little plastic new funnel for shaping. And then hopefully I'm going to be able to drain it into my little bucket here. That's actually a really good... Oh, bugger. I did not want to drop that. And there's, unfortunately, a hole in my tub. That oil is looking really good. It's reason to think this is probably done quite recently. You'll see I went and got a bigger drain pan, because I really underestimated how much a litre was. It turns out to be a lot more than I expected. So while that continues to drain, I'm just going to clean this plug off. But the oil's looking pretty good. A little bit of filth on the inside of this. So I'll let that drain for a bit. While I find an appropriate size washer for this. Now, if you order the kit from Motorworks, you do actually get all the right washer sizes, so that's convenient. This looks like it's pretty much finished draining. So let's screw this up and get it everywhere. Yeah, the last little bit there is doing exactly what I didn't want it to do. So I think learn from my mistake. The little plastic there isn't quite a good enough approach. What I'll do is I'll get this put back in, and we shall go from there. Okay. Now, torque on these plugs, I have, according to Mr. Haynes in his manual, is gearbox oil drain plug 23 Newton meters for all 1100 models except for the S. In 2003 onwards, that changed to 30 Newton meters. So let's go with 23. There we go. So that comes off. Now all I have to do is clear up that mess. Now the approach to filling this, I have read, is to put this on the center stand on level ground and then basically fill it up until it's just about to come out the hole. And according to Haynes, it should take 0.8 of a litre in a change and a litre if you're doing a full rebuild. Yeah, he says overfilling it. Get right to the edge and then I screw it up. Let's put this in. Stop losing so much. Okay, again, this is 23 Newton meters to do up. And you can see I was looking down to see if I was close. And as soon as I got close, I squeezed a little bit too hard and it just poured out and ran straight down underneath here. So I think when I start doing everything, it's going to be smoky as hell. But that is everything you needed to do. I've made a right pig's ear of this, so at least you can see how not to approach the problem. But at least it's done. All right, that's me done for today. I'm going to go out for a little bit of a ride because this has to be done with everything cold, is the recommendation anyway in the manual. So now I'm going to go for a bit of a ride and then do the actual oil change. So I'll record that separately. Right, thanks very much. Cheers.